Afrikaans first additional language. It's very important that we look at the total and the question types of the Afrikaans exam. First thing, 'n leesbegrip. That's a story or dialogue, anything like a comprehension. Counts out of 15 marks. Visual text, that's a visuele text. That's a card or a invitation or advertisement, 10 marks. So here already I have 25. Opsomming is a summary. Taalstruktuur en konvensies, that's our language part. The reason I am so excited about the comprehension and the visual text is that all the answers, 95% of the answers are in your exam. It's right there. So I started to show you. I'm going to read. This is my important steps. My children write down keywords, because that's the thing that they must always remember to highlight. Then they read it once. If they read it, tick. 2, tick. After 2, they read the questions. After that, they go back and forth and back and forth. So at the end, they're going to read it 3 times. So the first example, I use highlighters, different color pens, pencils. I really don't mind. As long as I get my answer, I am fine. The question. Beantwoord die vraag kort antwoorde, meaning short. Noem enige 2 karakters wat in die verhaal voorkom. Naamlik, characters I know is characters. So even if they don't understand the sentence, they use their keywords and they use them. Okay, and there's a 2, it means that I need 2 characters. So I go back and I read. I don't answer this. I go back and I read. I see, okay, we have Nico se pa and we highlight. Oh, we have Nico, Bertie, Vusi. Okay, well, I only need 2. So I'm going to choose Nico and Vusi. And then I write down, now I write Nico en Vusi. Wat is die naam van die robot? Now I go back. Okay, Nico sien hoe hy sy pa se knoppie op die robot. I remember the spot, but where was it again? And I read again. Hello, sê hy met 'n blikkerige stem. Oh wait, here it comes because I saw the word robot. My naam is Bertie Blikbrein. Aha! I knew it. So there, Bertie Blikbrein, and I write Bertie Blikbrein. Wat is die hoofstad van Egypte? So Egypte I know is Egypt. Because I mean, this is a hoofstad. I saw the word here when I read it. Because I already read it like 2 times plus trying to find out answers. So I saw the word hoofstad here. But I think it's a city, so I'm gonna keyword. I'm reading. Oh, okay, here's the word, hoofstad. I knew it. But they ask, wat is die hoofstad van Egypte? What is so van Egypte? And there's my answer, Cairo. Awesome. Now I'm going to write Cairo. But we're not done. Now we get to this part. A book, so it says, onderstreep die korrekte antwoord. In my klas mag hulle highlighters gebruik, penne, potlode, as long as it's color pencils, color pen, as long as my answer is there, I don't mind. A book wat die wêreldkaarte wys. Noem ons. So, wêreldkaart, as maps, oh thank goodness they put maps for me. En dan book. What do we call this? And I go back and read. I did read it somewhere because I've been reading this thing for how long, ne? 3 woordeboeke, 'n hele encyclopedia, 'n wêreldatlas. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Wêreldatlas. Asluit. Iemand wat goed uitvind. Uitvind, I mean, is fine. Find someone. What did they find? No. It's iemand. It means about somebody. A keyword, very important. Underline. So, what do you call somebody that finds things? So we go. Nico se pa se uitvinder. Uitvinder? What isn't that the word today? An inventor? Okay. There we go. Dis 'n uitvinder. A book wat woorde verduidelik. Explain. I saw this now because I went to the Wêreld Atlas. Let me go back. Let me read. 3 woordeboeke. I know this because I use this in Afrikaans. 'n woordeboek. Om 'n moeilike som uit te werk, gebruik ons. Okay. This is som. I'm not sure what som means, so I'm keeping it here. Ne? And I'm going and I'm checking further. Selfs as DVD. So I'm looking for the words that I see. Book. Verduidelik. So I'm looking for my keywords. Start from the top. Going. Here it is. Ek kan nie daardie moeilike som. Oh my word, there's my keywords. Moeilike som. So I know that it is 'n sakrekenaar. Yes. Die volgende. Very important. Please remind them of this. I do it every time as well. The mark allocation is important. Die volgende stelling is onwaar. Onwaar means false. I'm just going to write it there so that I can remember later. Verander die stelling sodat dit waar is. So it's false. We know this is false. Nico het vandag in die skool van Amerika geleer. Okay, I know it's false. Why? Why is it false? Nico onthou iets van wat hulle vandag by die skool geleer het. Okay. Hy besluit om 'n robot te toets en te vra. So they learned it at school. Wat is die hoofstad van Egipte? Interesting. So it says Nico onthou iets wat hulle vandag geleer het by die skool. Something that they learned at school. So my answer is going to be Nico het van Egipte geleer vandag. Full sentences. And even if it makes me feel better, if it makes, I know it does, it helps some of my children. They can even highlight Egypte. I don't mind. When we get our second part, it's the same story, same comprehension. Everything I have already found was in my story. Die amptelike taal in Egypte is Afrikaans. Okay, it's okay. So it's the previous question now, ne? Onwaar, so it's false because we don't know how to speak in Egypt. That's you know that sommer. So we go. I found out here it is. So I'm going to go. They talked about Egypt here a lot. So I know it's about here. Okay. Die amptelike taal van Egypte is Arabies. Okay. They ask for taal and amptelik. And I know the answer is no. I'm not just gonna write Arabies. Die amptelike taal van Egypte. Pas op, very careful. Please, this must be a capital letter. So it is Arabies. Again, if it's a capital letter in my story, it's a capital letter here. Arabies. There's my answer. Like some of the children like to do. You can definitely see I am one of them. My answer is there. Okay? Positive. I'm feeling better. I have this. Pas kolom A. By kolom B. Skryf net die syfer langs die regte nommer neer. Okay. Now I'm going with kolom A and kolom B. Okay. I would have even just done this, A and B. Skryf net die syfer langs die regte nommer. There's your keywords. Syfer, nommer is number. So I know that this is going to be A, B, C or D. So the first one is Boesie. Hy het programme in sy geheue. Hy is Nico se vriend. Hy vind goed uit en maak dit. Hy besluit om die robot te toets. Okay, we know he is Nico's friend. So we go to B. Write B there. What I like to do, and I teach them this as well in class, this is very important. I like to scratch out B. So that I know I'm not confused. Nummer 2. Nico. Hy besluit om die robot te toets. He decided. I saw that because it says here. Hy het vandag skool geleer. Also, hy besluit om die robot te toets. So I know that this is Nico. So that's going to be a D. Nummer 3. Bertie Blikbrein. Hy het programme in sy geheue. He has programs in his geheue. That is what I said here. Ja, daar is programme in sy geheue. So I go back. I still go back and I see it. Okay. En weer A. En C. Nico se pa. We have C left. Hy vind goed uit en maak dit. It says so. Nico se pa is 'n uitvinder. It's an inventor. So, an inventor, we already know. So, we know that it's C. And elke comprehension, every comprehension test, there's always one question where they ask your opinion or your idea. Sometimes the easiest question is the best. As jy 'n robot kon hê, wat moet jou robot kan doen? Antwoord met 'n volsin. Again, highlight. So, keyword. As jy 'n robot kan hê, so I have a robot, wat moet jou robot kan doen? So if I have a robot, what would I want it to do? I would say, ek sal wil hê dat hy al my huiswerk do. He completes all my homework. That would be awesome. Look at this mess. Look at it. It is vicious. There's marks everywhere. This is how it's supposed to look. Because all the answers, we had one question. We only had one question, and that was number 5. That did not have anything to do with this. All the questions are in here. So if my kids read this properly, read the questions properly, this is the easiest place to get your marks, because all the answers are in here. This is the first part, and this is one of the most important parts. Let's move on to a visual